Hello and welcome to another wobbly camera guy video. This video I'm going to have a look at my little Roberts Rambler radio. This is mini-wave long wave radio that came out early 1970s. In fact, Roberts continued making them well up into the early 1990s, so a very long run for quite a small, quite a simple radio. In the day, these actually cost quite a high sort of premium compared to some of the other sort of radios you used to get from either Ferguson or from Panasonic, or a number of the other Japanese sort of things. But for some reason people just wanted to pay a bit of a premium to get a quality product. This one's working. There's nothing really wrong with it, but what I wanted to do, just take it apart today, give it a bit of a clean, because I ain't done that for a long time, give it the contacts on the selector switches or the buttons a little bit of a clean, and just generally just show you around it. This is a Roberts Rambler one, but it's a light one because it's got the rectangular buttons. Roberts did an earlier version, and this is a real tatty one, but it'll give you an idea, which is just the Roberts Rambler one with the round buttons. As you can see, these used to have brights on them, but these have all fallen off, and to be honest, I use it in the garden because you can see the bits of paint and stuff on it, but hey, it still works, so why not? Might restore that one day. And they actually also did a Roberts Rambler too. Again, bit of a tatty one, this one. But on that one, you had an actual tone switch. They actually introduced that, and just an extra sort of feature, I guess, just to keep up there. You can see all the dirt on it. Again, these might be good restoration videos, so I'll keep them to one side. Maybe I'll do that another day. So, anyway, back to this one. Very, very simple. Off button, medium wave, long wave. Just got your normal volume and your tuning. So what we're going to do today is just take this apart, just show you around it inside. It's in pretty good condition. This is like a, well, I guess you call it an orange colour. They did it in black, they also did them in green, and I think they did them in red as well, and also a mustard colour, so quite a few different colours if you wanted to match the environment that this went into. So here we go then. What they do, they just simply have, and I've got to do this so you can actually see it correctly from the camera point of view, they just had a thumbnail sort of base. They have a little turntable on, so you can just rotate it just to get the best reception there. And what you can see there is just the actual circuit board. You can see the speaker, ferrite radio aerial there, and the battery connector. So to take these apart, what you do, there's two little sort of Phillips screws. Just undo either side. So I'll take that one out, make sure I don't lose it. And I'll just do the other one. Try and do this a bit caggy-handed, but try not to block it out. Oops. Put those to one side, and what you actually do is push this out from the top. I tend to use a screwdriver and just push on the metal plate at the top. A little bit awkward, but once it goes, it goes. Okay, and as you can see there, look, it just slides out. You've got the speaker wires, and the cable is caught around absolutely beautiful on this. And just have a look. So just bear with me. There we go. Roberts, in their thoughtfulness, actually put some extra long leads on the speakers just to sort of actually do what I've done here, just to take it out. These are two little sort of fibre rods that actually engage the two screws, and then you've just got the top, if I can show that with the restrictions on that cable there. As you can see, there's your buttons, your tuning and your volume. So what I'm going to do today, I'll turn it around again. A bit awkward with the cable, I didn't particularly want to disconnect that if I can as such. What I've got is some power wash contact cleaner. I'm just going to give little buttons a squirt. You can see right, I hope you can see, in the end there, they're just open. So if you just squirt down those, they'll actually get the contacts. Just operate those buttons a little bit. You can see that. Try and get those into focus so you see what's going on. It just makes them that little bit better. Then also then with the volume switch, the tiny little slot, as you can probably see, I'll use my screwdriver so you can actually see it there, just indicate it. Again, if you try and squirt a little bit down there, doesn't matter if it goes over other areas. Again, just to make that a bit better so it's not so scratchy and notchy. And what I'm going to do is, he says, is take the two knobs off and take off the clips, and then that reveals the actual phase shot. Just put the radio to one side. So what I'm going to do is just simply get a cloth and just wipe this over. Sometimes you get dust on the inside, which can get a bit annoying sometimes. So what we do then, bring it back, make sure we put the fascia on the correct way, get the two trim strips. These are made of plastic so they're not too bad to pop on. I'm doing this correctly because I can't actually see the camera, so I'm hoping this is alright. So there we go. So what I'm now going to do is, tell you what, I'm going to do operate in the actual right way around. That would be really impressive, wouldn't it? So there we go. So as you can see, oops, sometimes I'm a little bit awkward. I'm going to slide that down. There you go. See, it's a nice snug fit. You can see there the little notches, well hopefully you can, the little notches on the volumes, on the volume there, that engages with the same. There also are notches there on the actual dials themselves, so actually that one then, that's not going on right, let's get that correctly. Still not get it right, let's get that right. There we go. Is that down? That's down. So I'm just going to pop the screws back in. Now there's one, hopefully you can see that. They're a little bit awkward to actually get to because your screwdriver's at an angle, but once they're in, they're in. And then we're going to do that the same on the other side. Sometimes it's easier to put the screw on the screwdriver if it's magnetic. I think this one's losing its magnetic stuff. Oh, which can be awkward, isn't it? Let's see if I can do that. If you can't, I'm just going to pop that. You always find there's always one awkward one. Sometimes let's use a finger, see if I can start that off. There we go. And there we go. So I'll leave the base off at the moment. What I actually utilise on the vinyl covering is literally just a little bit of furniture polish. That's all you actually need. You don't want to make it too shiny. What you're just trying to do is give it a little bit of a buff. So there I was, carrying on cleaning and doing the video. And my camera had stopped and didn't realise it. So taking again, just going to put a little bit of furniture polish just on the front, just to give it a buff. And then we're going to do the same on the back. Just move that handle out of the way. Just simple furniture polish, just a bit of silicone, I think, just gives it a slight sheen, but without making it over glossy. Okay, and then what I do on the ends, I actually go and get and utilise Danish oil. This is great. This is just a light oil that you put on just with a simple kitchen towel. And although that's going on and you think, oh crikey, that was glossy, it actually dries down to a nice silky finish. So do the same that end. Move the handle out of the way so you do all that. Doesn't matter if you get on the trim, because whilst it's wet, what we've got to do is get a little cloth and just wipe over any excess I'll same on the back, and there we go. So that makes it quite presentable. Just to let you know what I actually power this radio with, and I put the bottom on before the camera went. So I'll just take it out and just demonstrate through to you. Okay, these used to run and still run on PP9 batteries, but PP9 batteries, one, they're quite expensive, £6 a shot, and two, you can only use them once. So what I've made is a rechargeable NiMh version. Basically I've got an 8-way AA battery holder, soldered in just a wire across one pair of battery contacts, so effectively you've got 7 NiMhs in use. The simple reason is these are 1.2 volt batteries, not 1.5, so you end up with 8.6. If you put another one in, you're pushing your luck a little bit in terms of the voltage going way over 9 volts, so I like to use it at 8.6, just slightly underrunning. And then all I've done is made a PP9 to PP3 adapter and 2 wires, and just solder them together and just heat shrunk the ends, and then you just simply click on the PP3 to the holder, click on PP9 to the clip in the radio. And the nice thing, these are about the same size as a PP9 battery cell, they're just comfortably in. Pop the base back on, almost a little awkward. There you go. Pop him on and let's see how she sounds. And she doesn't. Oh, I clicked that on correctly. He says. Halfway. There we go. Sometimes what happens with these is the terminals just get a tiny little bit of oxidisation and it stops you from operating them. So if you just turn the batteries a little bit, it just frees them up. There we go.
Chinese manufacturer.
So these.
If so, what do we do about it? 037.
As you can tell, it's a small radio with a big radio sound, so you can tell why these are really sort of popular. These are really good. I enjoy them. I have mine in the kitchen when I listen to radio in the morning while I'm doing things. There you go, Roberts Rambler. I might do a restoration video on one of these, so keep an eye on my channel. But in the meantime, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and I'll catch up with you soon.